Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be budgeting out my March monthly budget. So before I do anything, I always look at a calendar to see the dates that I'm expecting payments. And in the month of March, my husband and I are both getting paid twice, and then we receive a payment on the 5th of the month. So basically how our budget works is starting with the first paycheck of the month, we have to make sure that all of our bills are paid up until the second paycheck, and then the third paycheck, and then so on and so forth. So we budget each paycheck in our family. So looking at our March budget, so we're gonna start, and I'm gonna try and zoom in here so you guys can see. First thing we want to make sure that we want to know our income. So every month on the 5th of the month, I receive a payment from someone, and it's $169. And then according to the calendar, my husband's getting paid on the 6th, and then he's getting paid on the 20th. So I'm going to include both of those dates here. And we're going to label it Mac. That's my husband, and he's going to bring in about $3,200 this month. And then my paycheck, I'm getting paid on the 13th and the 27th. And I'm gonna put Liz, that's me, and I think I'm gonna bring in $4,100 this month. My income is gonna be a little bit different as I did get a pay raise that goes into effect in March, and I'm not 100% sure how much it's gonna be just yet, but I do know that it might be around that amount that I'm bringing in. So adding all of our income up for the month, we have $74.69 to work with. So knowing how much income I have, I now have to make sure that all of my bills are paid and all of my expenses and my savings are covered. So looking at all of my bills, I have to make sure that all of these are paid on time. Our first bill is our HOA, which is $102 a month, and that's due on the 7th. And then on the 9th, we have a credit card, Citibank, and that's $118. And these are just the minimum payments because we are currently doing a snowball card where we pay the minimum on all of our debts. And then the one card that we're focusing on, we pay extra money towards that until it's completely paid. And then on the 9th, we have another card from US Bank. And that one is $75. And then on the 12th, our car insurance is due. And if you hear noise in the background, I have my daughter here with me. And she's watching a show. I don't know what she's watching. What are you watching, love?
Gabby's Dollhouse.
Gabby's Dollhouse?
Yeah.
I love that. And then on the 15th, we have our alarm payment. That's for like the house security. And then on the 15th, we have our Verizon bill. So it's normally been $234 a month for both my husband and my phone, and then my son's smartwatch and the internet for our house, like the Wi-Fi. But I did get a notice from Verizon that the bill's going up. I think it goes into effect in March. I just don't know what the new bill is just yet. So I'm just gonna budget the regular amount and then figure it out once I know exactly how much I owe. And then on the 16th, our water bill is due. Hold on, my love. And we're averaging about $105 a month. That one does vary from month to month, but I always just budget the highest the bill has ever been. And then if it's less, then I have extra money to apply somewhere else. And then on the 17th, we have the gas for our house that's due, and that's $51 a month, and that is on a monthly budget plan, so it's that same amount every single month until they reevaluate it and they adjust it if I use too much or it's used too less. And the same thing goes with my electric bill, which is due on the 23rd. I am currently paying $178 a month. And then on the 24th, my car payment is due, which is $553. And then on the 24th, we have another loan that we owe money on, and that's $600. And then this one is new. I am trying to pay off debt this year, which I didn't start off very well for this year, but I had a credit card that was 0% interest, and the interest free period just ended in February. So what I did is I opened another credit card to pay off the balance so that I can have another 0% interest period. So I did find a credit card with Citibank that was offering 21 months 0% interest. So I applied for that credit card and I moved the balance from my Southwest credit card to this credit card. And this is the card that I'm really going to try and pay off because I just keep balance transferring the card and I'm not getting anywhere. So I am now set on paying this card. So I calculated everything and it's $345 a month for 21 months, and this card will be paid off. So the goal is to now have this card officially paid 21 months from now, and if all goes well, that will eliminate the credit card debt that I have. So 21 months from today, I should be credit card debt free. So adding up all of my bills for March, it comes out to $27.90. So we can fill in a couple of slots here. So my total income so far is, I'm expecting it to be $74.69, and my total bills is $27.90. So $74.69 minus $27.90. I have $46.79 to work with. So starting with my variable expenses, the first expense that I'm going to budget for is my groceries. I do budget this one in cash, and this month I am going to be applying $550 to this budget. I normally budget $500, but because I will be off of work for a week with the kids during spring break, I anticipate us eating a little bit extra during that week. So I'm giving us a little bit more wiggle room for like snacks and stuff that we'll probably eat that we normally don't eat when we're at school and at work. And then our household budget is going to stay the same. And this is also in cash, and I budget $100 for that. And then gas for our cars, we're going to keep it at $300. I was thinking about bringing this budget down just because surprisingly we've been spending less than I was expecting us to. But my son's baseball season just started, and my husband and I also play softball every Friday. So our traveling is going to be increasing a little bit because my son now has to go to baseball practice a couple times a week and then a game, and they're not very close to the house. I mean, they're not far, but they're not close either. And then my husband and I also travel to another city to play softball every Friday. So we might have a little bit more gas expenses with the new season coming up. And then we are going to budget for our dine out category. So this one is new, and we are budgeting in our family to spend $400 in eating out. My husband and I like to take our kids out to restaurants at least maybe twice a month. My husband and I both work, so it's nice to just go to a restaurant sometimes. And if you haven't gone to a restaurant lately, it is very expensive to eat out, but it is something that we enjoy. So we are trying to budget for that, to still have that experience, but also to limit exactly how much we're spending in this category, because I know we were spending a lot. So we're trying to limit that to $400. And then for my spending, I budget in cash. I get $600, and I separate my spending into different categories. So this money includes, like, maybe fun stuff that I want to do, like going out or having dinner with friends or drinks or a date night with my husband, whatever the case might be, that I separate my money into that category. I separate it also into like some shopping that I want to do for myself if there's something that I want to buy, new clothes for myself, makeup, and I think those are all of the categories that I spend on. But I do break up mine into different categories, but I do get $600. And then my husband also gets the same. He does not budget his money in cash. He just uses his debit card or credit card. So our total variable expenses for this month is $25.50. And we're going to bring that down here. So now I have $21.29 to work with. So bringing this down to my savings, the first thing that I save for on a monthly basis is my mortgage payment. And I know this might sound a little weird, but I am technically 1 month ahead on my mortgage payment. So in the month of March, I will be saving for my April payment, and my March payment is already paid with February. So throughout the month of March, I just save wherever I can until I can reach $1,595, and that's ready to go for April 1st when the mortgage payment is due. So I do count this as a savings for now. And then we also save for an emergency fund. That's $100 a month. I'm not focusing too much on saving this year, because I did this last year. So I did decrease the amount that we're saving for now, until I have a little bit more debt under control. So for now, we're just saving $100 a month. We are also going to save for Christmas, and right now in cash we are saving $50 a month. And then I have some sinking funds that I have to save for. So my life insurance premium, that's in cash, that's $29 a month. And then our pest control bill, that's in cash at $41 a month. And then our Costco membership, that's also $10 a month in cash. And then we have a car maintenance fund, and right now we are able to save $25. And then a new savings that I am including in our March bill is for a wedding that we are in. So we are saving $275. And the reason why we are saving that amount is because we have agreed to gift the bride and groom $500. And we were doing a savings challenge with any rollover money that we had in like previous months to hit that goal of $500. But unfortunately, we are probably not going to hit that as of March, at the end of March. So we are going to be including that into our savings, to have the total 500. So we have $225 already saved from savings challenges, but we're gonna put the other $275 to equal the 500. So the good news is, after we save that amount, we'll have an additional $275 to use for something else come April. So our total savings goals for this month is $2,125. So we subtract that from our total. We have $4 left over. And the $4 is gonna sit as just like a little buffer in case there's maybe a little bit extra that we spend, but it's not a big buffer, but it's gonna sit until the end of the month. Should we need it, it's there. If not, we'll use it and apply it towards something else. But that is what my monthly budget is looking like for March. I usually create it just like a couple days before the month begins, just so that I can have an idea of what to prepare for. And it allows me to hit my goals for whatever I have coming up. So yeah, that's all that I have for this video. If this is something that you guys like to see, by all means, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about these videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great night. Bye.